Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to Merrill Field, home of the Cyclones. We are coming to you live on HLTV, Channel 15. We are under the lights once again on this cool Friday night. Tonight I am joined by Jonathan North, who will be operating the camera, and I am Brayton Scheckinger, bringing you your play-by-play. The number 5 ranked Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors travel 1 hour and 30 minutes to face off with the number 1 ranked Harlan Community Cyclones in this non-district matchup. Both teams enter this game undefeated with 2 wins and no losses. The Warriors defeated Central Lyon last week by a score of 28-21 and a nail-biter. The Cyclones defeated the Grinnell Tigers last week by a score of 56-7. The Cyclones and Warriors met 2 years ago in Sergeant Bluff, and the Warriors were victorious, winning 47-27. Now the key players for both teams. First, for the Warriors, number 10, Tyler Smith. Smith is a junior and the starting quarterback for the Warriors. Smith is often described as being very shifty back in the pocket and in the open field. Smith is 28 for 40, throwing for 411 yards. He has 3 touchdown passes, and his completion percentage is 70%. Smith can also tuck the ball and run. He has 21 carries for 135 yards and 1 touchdown. Look for him to be a key player in this game. The next key player for the Warriors is number 12, Jacob Emming. Emming is an Iowa State commit that starts at running back and middle linebacker for the Warriors. Emming has 12 carries for 79 yards and 4 touchdowns on the season. He also has 5 receptions for 29 yards and 1 touchdown. On the defensive side, Emming has 10 total tackles and 2 tackles for a loss. Now, the key players for your Harlan Community Cyclones. Number 3, the senior, Joey Moser. Moser is a wide receiver for the Cyclones and has tremendous speed in the open field. He has 6 receptions for 149 yards and 3 touchdowns. Look for the Cyclones offense to target Moser tonight. Next is number 34, the senior, Jamison Beaker. Beaker starts on the defensive line and has 7.5 total tackles and 1 tackle for a loss. Beaker has been a key component to the Cyclones' defense and will have to play well for the Cyclones to succeed tonight. The key for the Warriors tonight is to limit the pass game of the Cyclones. The Cyclones are a pass-heavy team and they do not run the ball often. The Warriors need to play solid defense. The key for the Cyclones tonight is to limit the run and the pass game of number 10, Tyler Smith. Smith has proven early in the season that he is very elusive and can make a few defenders miss. This is a top 5 matchup and has the potential to be the best game all season. Sit back and relax as we bring you Cyclone football on HLTV. Team captains of both teams meet at midfield for the coin toss.
Game between our guests and Sergeant Bluff-Luton and your home team, the Harlan Community Cyclones. Our referees this evening, Chris Ethan, Eric Fox, John Bruce, Jared Myers, and James Price.
Looks like the Warriors won the toss and they will defer. So the Cyclones will receive, and the Cyclones will defend the south end zone, and the Warriors will defend the north end zone. This is the Cyclones' 3rd game of the season. Their first game, they played the Lewis Central Titans, who was the number 1 ranked in 4A at the time, and the Cyclones came out on top 36-29 in that game. And they played Grinnell last week, and that was a blowout 56-7. And they're looking to do the same thing here tonight against the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors. Next week, the Cyclones have the Glenwood Rams, and that one will be at Glenwood. Cyclones and the Warriors take the field to get things started here in this top 5 matchup of 3A. The Warriors are not in the Cyclones district, but they are in the same class. So we could be seeing the Warriors in postseason play. Kicking off for the Warriors tonight is number 4, Carter Elridge. The Warriors go ahead and break, and we'll line up. Back deep to return for the Cyclones, number 6, Aiden Hall. Number 3, Joey Moser. To get this season started, to get this game started, it's a squib kick. Bradley Curran fields this one, cuts back up the middle, and he'll get to the 40-yard line. Cyclones have great field position to start off this game. And this brings out number 11, the junior, Tegan Casperbauer, and the Cyclone offense. Casperbauer on the season is 31 for 53, 58% completion percentage, and has 480 yards over the air with 7 touchdowns and only 1 interception. Casperbauer in the backfield with Aiden Hall. Casperbauer will hand this one off up the middle of Aiden Hall. Hall has some open running room. He cuts back. He's at the 40, makes a few defenders miss, breaks loose. Hall on the first play from scrimmage will take this one into the end zone for a Cyclone touchdown. Touchdown, Cyclones. On the first play from scrimmage, Hall takes it up the middle and into the end zone for a 60-yard touchdown run. Cyclones bring out the PAT unit. Schmitz, the snapper. Curran, the holder, and Stephen Linen, the kicker. Linen is perfect on the season for PATs. The snap's good, holds good, and the kick is up through the uprights. The Cyclones needed to get the run game started. They've been struggling with the running game all season long, and Hall breaks loose on the first play from scrimmage for a 60-yard touchdown. The Cyclones score first, 7-0, with 11 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in this first quarter. The kicking team for the Cyclones will come onto the field. Stephen Linen is your kicker. Hall presented what he can do in the open field as he made 3 or 4 guys miss there. Broke free from him, and he took that one to the house. And I don't think there was anything stopping him from going. Made a few cutbacks and ended up in the end zone. So here is Stephen Linen to kick this one away. Linen, a high kick, will end up in the end zone for a touchback. And this will bring out number 10, Tyler Smith, the Warriors quarterback. Back deep to return on that kickoff was number 12, the Iowa State commit, Jacob Emming. The Warriors have a lot better offense than they do defense, so we'll see what Tyler Smith and the Warriors can do here. Smith, all alone in the backfield, will loft this one to the Iowa State commit, Jacob Emming, And that is incomplete. Joseph Fall, number 10 on the coverage. The Warriors are also pass heavy. They will go to the air, and look for Tyler Smith in this game to tuck this ball and run with it if he does not have any options downfield. Smith all alone in the backfield will go to a screen to Emming. Emming cuts back, and the Cyclones do a nice job of pursuing him. On the tackle is number 10, Joseph Faw, and number 34, Jamison Beaker. Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Warriors. Smith and Emming in the backfield. Smith looks to his right, throws it to his right, and leads his intended receiver, number 44, Tyler Schudenkelber. Leads him too far. So the Warriors will go 3 and out. Cyclone defense does a nice job there. Back deep to return for the Cyclones. Number 2, Connor Frame, and number 3, Joey Moser. Moser took one to the house last week. We'll see if he can do the same. A line drive kick. Frame's going to field this one at the 40. Frame sheds a defender. He's going to cut back to his right. Makes a few guys miss. Still up on his feet. Loses the ball. The ball's on the ground. Connor Frame fumbles it. Waiting for the call from the official. And the Cyclones recover it. Number 3, Joey Moser, comes out of the bottom of the pile with the ball. So the Cyclones will maintain possession, and they will start their second drive from the 39-yard line. Casper Bauer under center, hands this one to the fullback, William Kinkle. Kinkle plows ahead for a gain of 3 on the play. Looks like Sergeant Bluff is playing a 4-3 defense. They have 4 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers, and this one's going to be a jet sweep to Moser. Moser off to the right side, picks up a nice gain on the play, and that'll set the Cyclones up for 3rd and 1. Moser comes off the field limping on that play, and we hope that he is okay. He is a key component to the offense and to the special teams, as we have seen in the past 2 games from the Cyclones. Casper Bauer hands this one off to Hall again. Hall plows ahead for the first down and a few more yards. That is going to be the first down of the game for either side. Moser comes back onto the field. Good sign for the Cyclones. Casper Bauer sends Curran in motion. Casper Bauer looks middle of the field, and Aiden Hall is able to make the catch. Gets hit instantly by number 27, Jason Dixon. Aiden Hall on the season has 5 receptions for 73 yards, and you can add another reception and a touchdown run to start off this game for Aiden Hall, and this one's handed to number 46, William Kinkle. But there is a flag down before the play. And it is offsides on the defense. So that will be enough yardage for a first down for the Cyclones. Jacob Birch, Aiden Hall, far side of your screen, Moser and frame. Close side, Cash Brower, 3-step drop. Delivers this one over the middle of the field to number 3, Joey Moser. Moser's wide open. And he will come down with this one. And it will set the Cyclones up 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Joey Moser had a wide open space all around him. Miscommunication there by the Warriors defense. Cyclones looking to punch it in here. Hands this one to Aiden Hall. Hall bounces off a defender and into the end zone. Aiden Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Cyclones are putting points up in a hurry tonight. This brings out Steven Linen, a kicker for the Harlan Community Cyclones. We'll see if he can go 2 for 2 tonight. Snap is a little bit high, but Curran gets the hold down, and the kick is up and good for Linen. Linen 2 for 2 on the night. And the score is 14-0. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Cyclones have their foot on the gas pedal and are not going to use the brakes here tonight. Cyclones score on that drive in 6 plays. They have ran 7 plays here tonight and have put up 14 points, which is pretty impressive by the Cyclone offense. And their 2 touchdowns have been rushing touchdowns. Lyon boots this one away, and this one will end up in the end zone once again for another Cyclone touchback. The Warriors will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Cyclones defensive line is number 23, Will McLaughlin, 34, Jamison Beaker, 45, Zane Bendorf, 65, Alex Munson. Smith sends a wide receiver in motion. He's going to get this one on the jet sweep, and Cyclone defense does a nice job there. Number 65, Alex Munson on the tackle, and Joseph Fall, number 10, comes and helps him out towards the end. That is a tackle for loss by Alex Munson. Smith and Emming in the backfield. Emming gets the handoff. Emming trying to break loose, but the Cyclone defense is there once again. Alex Munson and Joseph Fall on the tackle once again. And this brings up 3rd and 6 from the Sergeant Bluff-Luton 24-yard line. Smith sends another receiver in motion. He airs this one out to Emming, and Emming gets hit, but stays on his feet. And he's able to come down with that one, but Aiden Hall was ready to lay him out. But he cannot get the tackle on him, and Emming will pick up the first down for the Warriors, and that is their first down of the game. It looks like Smith's going to take this one, but Jamison Beaker is there. Number 34. What the Warriors were trying to do there, they had the lead blocker, Jacob Emming, their running back, in front of number 10, Tyler Smith, the quarterback. And Emming picked up a block, but one of the offensive linemen missed their block. Jamison Beaker says, "Thank you very much." Smith drops back and overshoots his intended receiver, number 44, Schinkelberg, Tyler Schinkelberg, on the attempted catch. Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Warriors. Warriors are 50% on their 3rd down conversions tonight. Smith drops back, delivers this one to Emmingberg, and he is going. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown Warriors. Emming will take that one 55 yards to the house. So bring on the Warrior kicker, number 19, Scout Sneller. Sneller puts this one up and good. Just snuck that one in the left upright there. Emming got that handoff, made one guy miss, and after that one defender, he was off to the races. The score is now 14-7. Cyclones in control with 5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter. If you like offense, this is a game to watch, as there has been a lot of offense in this one. We will take a quick break here and be back with the Sergeant Bluff-Luton kickoff. You're watching HLTV on Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Clark Arnholt State Farm Insurance and Financial, Keast Motors, Quick RX Pharmacy, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back. You're watching Cyclone football, where the Cyclones are going up against the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors tonight. The score is 14-7 in favor of the Cyclones. To kick this one away for the Warriors is number 4, Carter Eldridge. And back deep to receive for the Cyclones is number 5, Luke Musage, and number 3, Joey Moser. This one's kicked low, takes a few bounces, and Moser will field this one. And he is swarmed by Warrior defenders. Gets out to the 21-yard line. And that's where the Cyclones will begin their third drive tonight. Aiden Hall has both of the Cyclones' touchdowns. He ran them both in, one 60 yards and another was 6 yards. Casper Bauer under center will hand this one off to number 32, Lucas Stanley. Stanley gets hit hard, takes a knee to the helmet, it looks like. He's a little bit slow to get up. Cyclones lose a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the 20-yard line. Casper Bauer and Kinko in the backfield. Casper Bauer drops back, pump fakes. Frame is open on the curl, but goes right through the fingertips of Connor Frame. Frame looked upfield before he had the ball in his hands and could not corral that one for the Cyclones. Casper Bauer takes the snap, looks over the middle of the field to Connor Frame, and Connor Frame gets hit hard by number 7, Caden Smith. But Frame holds on to that one for a Cyclone first down. That is the Cyclones' fourth first down of the game. Cyclones 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Connor Frame and Joey Moser, lone receivers on each side. This one's handed up the middle to William Kinkle. William Kinkle comes out of the pile, and Kinkle will gain 16 yards on the play. Kinkle got tripped up by Nick Hinkle on the play. The Cyclones' run game is working out for them tonight, as they have been running the ball a lot more than they have passing. Casper Bauer will pass this one to Moser. Casper Bauer gets hit instantly, and Moser gets hit instantly. Number 17, Scott Kroll on the tackle. That was supposed to be a screen, but it looked like Connor Frame missed his block. So the Cyclones will lose 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 13 now. Casper Bauer, Kinko, and Hall. Birch in motion. Hands this one off to Aiden Hall, and there's a flag down on the play. And it is going to be offsides on the defense. That is the second penalty on the Warriors tonight. For 10 yards, they're both offsides. Casper Bauer breaks the huddle. Team Casper Bauer goes on two, looks to his right, is going to deliver this one to Jacob Birch, and Jacob Birch comes down with it, but he is out of bounds. That'll be an incompletion. Jacob Birch with a nice grab, but it will not count. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Cyclones. Cyclones are coached by head coach Todd Blatt, assisted by Mark Cohorse, Sam Brummer, James Carney, Coach Murtaugh, and Dylan Hamilton. Casper Bauer under center. Looks to his left for a screenplay, but gonna air this one out to Connor Frame. Connor Frame bobbles it, and he comes down with it. A diving catch by Connor Frame at the 1-yard line. Connor Frame bobbles that off of his fingertips 3 times and makes a diving catch. Amazing athleticism there from number 2, Connor Frame, the senior. The senior is making senior plays out here. Cyclone crowd was all on their feet, and there's a lot of people here tonight. Casper Bauer and the Cyclones looking to punch this one into the end zone. Give it to the fullback, William Kinkle, and Kinkle's into the end zone for a Cyclone touchdown. Touchdown, Cyclones. Cyclones add another 6. Another rushing touchdown. They have 3 rushing touchdowns on the night. 2 from Aiden Hall. And 1, the last one there was from William Kinkle. So Stephen Linen will come on for the 3rd time tonight. Looking to make it 3 for 3. And he puts this one right through the uprights. Linen, 3 for 3. And the Cyclones are also 3 for 3. 3 drives and 3 touchdowns. Connor Frame might not have got the touchdown, but he made the play of that drive. Bobbled it 3 times off of his fingertips and was able to come down with it, making a diving catch and ended up at the 1-yard line. The referee will hand the ball to Stephen Linen. Linen will set the football up on the tee and get ready to kick this one away. Back deep to receive for the Warriors is number 12, Emming, and number 4, Carter Eldridge. Linen boots this one away, and this one is going to be returnable. Cyclones do a nice job. And we'll bring Eldridge down at the 20-yard line. That's where Tyler Smith will come back out onto the field. See if they can do what they did last time. Emming rushed for a touchdown. Cyclone linebackers tonight are number 21, Garrett Osmond, 32, Lucas Stanley, and number 10, Joseph Fall. Smith, read option here, and he tucks this one. Smith is going to take this to the left side, and a nice job there by Joseph Fall. Makes a nice open field tackle for a loss. Smith is very elusive, and Joseph Fall Says, how elusive are you when I'm standing right in front of you? Fall does a nice job of going low and wrapping up the feet. Smith sends aiming in motion. Smith will roll out to his left. Looking downfield, throws across his body, and it's caught by number 20, Jake Hamilton. A nice throw there from Tyler Smith while he was running left and throws it across his body. Did not set his feet. And a diving catch makes it a first down for the Warriors. Nick Hinkle in motion. This one's handed off to Emming. Emming is trying to break a tackle, but he cannot do so. And he is tackled by number 4, Ashton Lyon, on the far side. Cyclone cornerbacks are Ashton Lyon and Will Newharth. This one's going to be handed off to Emming. Cyclones do a nice job on the pursuit. Jamison Baker and Garrett Osmond on the tackle for the Cyclones. And brings up third down. 3rd and 2 for the Cyclones. And the clock runs out here. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Cyclones are up 21-7 against the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors. We'll be right back with the beginning of the second quarter. You're watching HLTV on Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Clark Arnholt State Farm Insurance and Financial, Keast Motors, Quick RX Pharmacy, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Start of the second quarter is just about to begin. Sergeant Bluff-Luton takes the field as they're at their own 40-yard line. It is 3rd and 2. Smith and Emming in the backfield. Smith is going to keep this one himself, but the Cyclones number 32, Lucas Stanley, makes the tackle, and Smith is going to come up short on the play. That'll be 4th and 1. It looks like the Warriors are electing to go for it on 4th and 1. And the Cyclones will jump. That's number 23, Will McLaughlin. Listening to the quarterback and not watching the ball. And that will be a first down for the Warriors. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Cyclone safeties are number 7, Brad Curran. Number 6, Aiden Hall. Smith drops back, surveying the field, finds nothing, and he's going to loft this one to the intended receiver, Schinkelberg. And that one goes over Schinkelberg's head. Pressure there by number 65, Alex Munson. Alex Munson playing the defensive end position for the Cyclones. Smith is going to hand this one off to Emming. Emming bounces around, bounces out of the pile, and a nice tackle there by number 24, Will Newharth. Newharth makes a nice open field tackle, and if Emming would have got by Newharth, Emming could have been off to the races. Warriors come out, 2 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near side. Smith drops back, sets up a nice screen, and good blocking there by the Warriors will set this one up. 20, 15, 10, 5, and Aiden Hall knocks him out at the 1-yard line. That was number 17, Scott Kroll, running on the near side of the sideline. That will set up 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Warriors. Warriors offensive coordinator gave them the play, and the players executed it very well. Good blocking on that play, but Aiden Hall had too much speed and got the tackle before he got in the end zone. Smith is going to take this one up the middle for a Warrior touchdown. The Warriors will punch this one in for another 6 on the board. Tyler Smith has his 2nd rushing touchdown on the season. Scout Sneller with the kick, and this one's a low kick, but will go through the uprights. Their score is now 21-14 in favor of the Cyclones. We'll be right back with the kickoff. You're watching HLTV Channel 15. We are back live on HLTV Channel 15, where the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors just scored a touchdown. Tyler Smith ran it up the middle, and they're getting ready to kick this one away. Back deep to receive is Moser and Musage. Both have tremendous speed, and to kick this one away for the Warriors is number 4, Carter Eldridge. Eldridge has had 2 kicks so far, and they've all been low, and this one is going to be another low one, fielded at the 15 by Joey Moser. Joey Moser is going to bounce out to his left, looking for some running room, but is not going to get any open space. And he's brought down at the 35-yard line by a number of Warriors. And that's where Teagan Kasperbauer and the Cyclone offense will come back on for their 4th drive. Cyclone run game is really working out for them tonight, as they have not ran the ball too much all season, and tonight they are putting on display that their run game can be just as good as their pass game. Cyclones will go with 2 fullbacks here. Hands this one off to Aiden Hall. Hall on the left side breaks a tackle, breaks another one, and finally gets brought down at the 50-yard line by number 43, Julian Wolf. Cyclones have switched a lot of running backs all season. The running backs have included Luke Musage, Brad Curran, Will McLaughlin, Lucas Stanley. And tonight they're seeing what Aiden Hall can do, and Hall has proved himself tonight as he has 2 rushing touchdowns. This one's handed off to one of the fullbacks, William Kinkle, number 46. Kinkle takes this one to the left side for a nice gain on the play.
Second down, Harlan Henry at 56, Reese Lawson, 57, Dane Emery on the stop of the Warriors.
2nd and 4 for the Cyclones. They break the huddle. Casper Bauer is going to go under center. Sergeant Bluff-Luton has 5 defensive linemen. And they get him to jump. Offsides on the defense is the call. So the Warriors with their 3rd penalty for offsides tonight for 15 yards. And that will give enough for a Cyclone first down, the 5th first down of the night for the Cyclones. Casper Bauer hands this one off to Hall on the right side. Aiden Hall makes a guy miss, gets brought down, takes a helmet to the shin, but gets up right away. Tackle was made by number 44, Schinkelberg. Cyclones go with some misdirection there. They fake going to the left, end up going to the right. Ace formation for the Cyclones. Casper Bauer looks to his left, pump fakes, delivers this one to Frame. And some miscommunication there from Connor Frame and Casper Bauer, as Frame thought he was coming back for a curl and was going to stop there. But Casper Bauer wanted him to flare out to the left side. Cyclones' run game is really working out for him tonight. When something's working out, why change it? 3rd and 5. Cyclones looking to convert here. They are on the Warriors' 34-yard line. And it looks like the officials are going to blow this one dead. And timeout. The Cyclones take a timeout, and we'll also take a timeout with them. We'll be back. You're watching Cyclone football live on HLTV, channel 15. We're back live on HLTV, channel 15, where the Cyclones ended up taking a timeout there. And think about the play that they're going to run here on this 3rd and 5. They're kind of in that position where they could go for it if they do not pick up 5 yards. They're on the Warriors' 34-yard line. Casper Bauer looks to his left, delivers over the middle of the field, heavily covered, and this one's going to be picked off. And it's fumbled. The ball's on the ground, and it looks like the Cyclones got to it, and yes, they did. The Cyclones will recover that one. Number 56, Cade Brouillard on the recovery for the Cyclones. That play was wild as Casper Bauer threw that one to Jacob Birch. Birch tipped it up, and it was picked off by number 26. And he ended up fumbling it. And Cade Brouillard jumped on the ball and maintains possession for the Cyclones. 7 minutes, 49 seconds until halftime. Casper Bauer hands this one off to Hall. Hall on the left side. It has some open space. And the ball's popped out once again. Ball's on the ground. It's picked up by Emming. Emming cuts back. He's going to look for some blockers. Does not have blockers. And he's going to be brought down by number 56, Cade Brouillard. Aiden Hall fumbles it. Good job of tackling there by the Warriors defense as they put the crown of the helmet right on the ball. It was enough to pop the ball out. And it looks like we have a face mask on Harlan Community. Number 56, K. Brouillard, made the tackle. That's why he's on offense, not defense. So the Cyclones get lucky on the interception, but the next play they are unlucky and fumble the ball and give it right back to the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors. So Tyler Smith and the Warriors offense will come back out onto the field. Smith will hand this one off to Emming on the right side. Correction, that was number 27, Jason Dixon. Dixon picks up 5 yards, 2nd and 5. 45, Zane Bendorf, and number 71, Gunnar Schmitz. Both juniors for the Cyclones on the tackle. Smith sends a Warrior in motion, drops back, gonna air this one out to the right side. And this one is incomplete. Coverage by Will Newharth, and there is 2 flags on the play. And the Warrior, looks like that was Schinkelberg, shaken up in the end zone. And the call from the head official in the white cap there is pass interference on the offense, number 24. The Warriors will have an automatic first down because of the pass interference, and it'll tack on an extra 15 yards. Well, Newharth didn't look like he touched him much, but he must have got enough of that jersey. Officials saw that, and both officials threw the flag. So the Warriors will have it at the Cyclones' 25-yard line. Smith rolls out to his left, and this one's batted down by number 65, Alex Munson. Munson is a huge factor in this game as he has applied pressure all game to Smith. And as we've seen there, again, he applied pressure and was able to bat that one down. Munson can get up. Smith hands this one off to Emming on the right side. We've seen that play a few times tonight. We'll read option if that one is gain of 1 on the play. So 3rd and 9 for the Warriors. If the Warriors don't convert here, you wonder if they'll go for it or if they'll end up kicking the field goal. From what I've seen from their kicker, they have all been low kicks, so I don't know if he has enough power to put it through the uprights. So it might be 2 down territory here for the Warriors. Smith drops back. We'll air this one out to the left side, and this one is caught. This one's caught by the Warriors, and he fumbles it. And it looks like he is gonna catch that one. And as we've seen the official point at the ground, so he was down before he fumbled it. Ground forced the fumble. Smith just heaved that one up in desperation. And number 20, Jake Hamilton, came down with that one. He had 2 Cyclone defenders on him. And he almost got into the end zone. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Warriors got off to a slow start but are looking to tie this one up again. Cyclone defense appears to be in a 4-3, and this snap is snapped on the ground, and the pass by Smith is completed, but Schinkelberg will not get into the end zone. He'll be stopped short, as we've seen him running back out of. He was in the end zone. He ran back out of the end zone, caught that at the half-yard line. And that's not enough for a Warrior touchdown. So they'll bring up 2nd and goal from the half-yard line. See if they go with the same play or a run play. And this one's going to be a quarterback sneak. Cyclones try to stop him. Good blocking there by the offensive line, and Smith is going to get in for a Warrior touchdown. Smith with the 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. PAT unit comes on and it's blocked. Blocked and no good. That one is wide right. Good job by the special teams of the Cyclones.
The Warriors scoring drive for 45 yards. On last 2.5 minutes.
So missed PAT will make the score 21-20 in favor of the Cyclones, with 5 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the 2nd quarter. Cyclones got off to a good start. First play from scrimmage was a touchdown from number 6, Aiden Hall. And it was 14-0 by the time the Warriors scored their first 7. And the Warriors have made it a 1-point game. Cyclone receiving team comes onto the field. The upbacks are Ashton Lyon, number 4, and number 2, Connor Frame. And back deep to return for the Cyclones is number 5, Luke Musich, and number 3, Joey Moser. Warriors break their huddle. Eldridge is going to kick this one off once again. Eldridge kicks this one. It's a line drive kick fielded by Moser at the 15-yard line. Moser with some speed and a good tackle there by number 43, Julian Wolf. But it is a 16-yard return for Joey Moser. A line drive kick doesn't allow much time for the Warriors to get downfield. And with Moser being that fast, he picks up 16 before anyone even touches him. Cyclones will come back out. They fumbled it. Aiden Hall fumbled it last possession for the Cyclones. They're looking to score on this drive. Play action pass. William Kinkle out in the flat. Kinkle with a nice catch. Tackle is by number 27, Jason Dixon. You saw him stick his hand Try to strip the ball from William Kinkle, but Kinkle is a big fullback. He had good control of that ball. Moser in the backfield. Kasperbauer in the backfield with Moser. Kasperbauer drops back, delivers it to a wide open Aiden Hall. Aiden Hall brings this one down at the 31-yard line of the Warriors. A good pass there by Tegan Kasperbauer. Wolf with another tackle. Cyclone's trying to get the pass game started. They already have improved with their run game. That's working real well for them tonight. William Kinkle will take this one up the middle for a gain of 3. Warriors make some defensive substitutions. Swap out one of their defensive linemen. 3 players in the backfield for the Cyclones. Kasperbauer drop back. Blitz is coming. Kasperbauer looking to air this one out. Will air this one out. And there is a flag down. It's picked off. Picked off by the Warriors, but there is a flag down on the play, and it looked like number 83, Jacob Birch, was the intended receiver on the play, and it looked like he got hit early. Still waiting from the call from the head official. And it is going to be pass interference on the defense. So the Cyclones will pick up an automatic first down and tack on an extra 15 yards. Ball is spotted at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. Kasperbauer on that last play had some running room, but decided to pass it instead. And the officials will blow the whistle. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors. Your score is 21-20 in favor of the Cyclones with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll take a timeout with them. You're watching HLTV on Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Clark Arnholt State Farm Insurance and Financial, Keast Motors, Quick RX Pharmacy, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
We're back. We're watching Cyclone football, where the Cyclones have the ball at the Warriors' 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Kasperbauer under center. We'll hand this one off to Aiden Hall. Hall has two blockers in front of him and is going to try to hurdle, and he's going to reach for the end zone. Will he have enough? Yes, he will. Aiden Hall into the end zone for a Cyclone touchdown. Touchdown, Cyclones. Aiden Hall had a defender in front of him. Takes the leap, and he plows over a defender and uses that defender to crawl and gets into the end zone. Aiden Hall's third touchdown of the night. 2 rushing, 1 receiving. That brings Steven Lynan back onto the field for his 4th PAT attempt. He is 3 for 3 on the night. Kick is up and good. Steven Lynan will make this game a 28-20.
Cyclone scoring drive is 69 yards, covering 4 plays, 9 laps, 154.
Cyclones are now lining up in a new formation that we haven't seen in the previous 2 weeks, where they have 2 fullbacks and they have 1 running back, and Kasperbauer goes under center. That way you pick up an extra blocker, and the Cyclones executed that well. Hall had 2 blockers out in front of them and took that one to the right side. Tries to make a hurdle, but the Grinnell defender does a nice job of staying on his feet, not going low. Tries to stuff Hall, but Hall had enough momentum to end up in the end zone. So Steven Lynan will come back out onto the field for the Cyclones. He has 3 touchbacks on the night. Officials blow the whistle, meaning that they're ready. Steven Lynan boots this one out of the back of the end zone. Nice kick there by Lynan for his 4th touchback of the night. Smith and the Warriors offense will come back out onto the field. They have 3 minutes and 5 seconds before halftime. I'll see if they can travel 80 yards into the end zone. Cyclone defense has done a nice job tonight, especially early on. Smith drops back, looks to his left, delivers it to his left, and this one's almost picked off. But a nice grab there by, looks like number 11, Jacob Hoffman. Coverage there by Will Newharth. If Newharth had an extra step, he could have took that one to the house. The Warriors are going no huddle here. Smith drops back, delivers to his right, airs this one out, and this one's a diving catch by number 44, Schinkelberg. Schinkelberg puts his body on the line, fully extended, and makes the grab at the Cyclones' 37-yard line. Schinkelberg is shaken up on the play. Beautifully placed pass by Smith. We'll let the medical staff attend to Schinkelberg. We'll be right back. You're watching HLTV, Channel 15. We're back on HLTV, Channel 15, as the medical staff gets Schinkelberg taken off the field, and this one's handed off to Emming. Emming goes to the right side. On the play, on the tackle is number 65, Alex Munson, number 10, Joseph Faw, and number 9, Nick Bloom. The Warriors picking up the pace here. This one's going to be a read option handed to Emming, and Jamison Beaker stuffs him. Beaker does a nice job, only allows him 1 yard on the play. Jamison Beeker was one of the key players here tonight, and he has lived up to his potential tonight, making one tackle for a loss and various other tackles here tonight. 3rd and 5. This one's going to be a jet sweep off to the left side. The Cyclones will wrap him up. And this one is going to be enough for a first down for the Warriors. Warriors will have 1st and 10 from the Cyclone 28-yard line. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Smith drops back, is going to take this one, and he gets hit hard by Jamison Beeker. Beeker does a nice job of wrapping him up. That is going to be another tackle for a loss for Jamison Beeker. And with the time running low, the Warriors will elect to call a timeout here. They have 1 remaining. The Cyclones have 2 timeouts remaining. The Warriors are coached by head coach Justin Smith, assisted by Ryan Amon, Dan Conway, Steve Ebner, Bruce Johnson, Corey Loftswood, Jeff Moray, Matt Sturck, and Tyler Anderson. Cyclones and Warriors come back onto the field. Looks like they're going to have 2 receivers to the near side and 1 to the far side. Smith and Emming in the backfield. It's going to be another read option. Smith is going to keep this one himself. Tries to cut back on the play. Does. But Jamison Beeker does a nice job being disciplined on that play. As a defensive end, you got to stay out to the outside. That way you don't get pushed inside. And Beeker does a nice job there. Smith rolls out to his right. He's going to tuck this one and run. Smith with a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. There's now 25 seconds and counting here for the Cyclones. The Cyclone crowd gets on their feet here for this 4th and 5. They roll out to their left. Smith looking for a wide open receiver and finds one in the end zone. That one is caught by number 17, Scott Kroll. Kroll has a few nice catches in this game. And it looks like the Warriors are going to keep their offense out there and go for 2 here. 12 seconds before halftime, and the Cyclone defense is unable to keep them out of the end zone. Wouldn't be surprised if we've seen a read option here. Warriors do that a lot. Nope, Smith is going to drop back, delivers this one on a fade route, and that one's incomplete. Schinkelberg puts his body on the line for the 2nd time this game, and that one is incomplete. Coverage by number 2, Connor Frame. So the score will stay 28-26 in favor of the Cyclones. 12 seconds left to go before halftime. The Cyclones' rushing game tonight has been very good, better than their passing game, and that's the first time anyone can say that all season. The Cyclones, before coming into this game, had 47 carries for 173 yards, And they have probably matched that yardage tonight, just in the first half. Halftime statistics of the first quarter and second quarter will come right before the third quarter after the marching band takes the field. Eldridge comes back onto the field for the Warriors to kick this one away. Moser and Musage are looking to return this one to the house with only 12 seconds left. The Cyclones will receive after halftime. And this one's kicked, line drive right to Joey Moser, fielded again at the 15-yard line. Moser will take this one to the left, and he'll get wrapped up by number 20, Jake Hamilton, on the play.
Moser takes his kickoff. Out there, the Cyclones 25, 20 Hamilton, 27 Jason Dixon on the stop of the Warriors. 13-10 Harlan community. At their own 27-yard line.
Correction, the Cyclones will be kicking as they receive to begin the game. So Stephen Leinen will kick it off for the Cyclones. And Tegan Kasperbauer will go ahead and take a knee and take this one into halftime. The Cyclones have the lead 28-26. Halftime. Cyclone run game is working for them along with their pass game. Cyclone defense doing their best with Tyler Smith and Jacob Emming. Cyclones got started fast and looked like this game might be a blowout until the Warriors came back and make it a 2-point game. We'll be right back after halftime. You're watching HLTV, Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Clark Arnholt State Farm Insurance and Financial, Keast Motors, Quick RX Pharmacy, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. You're watching HLTV, Channel 15, where halftime just ended and the Cyclones and Warriors come back out onto the field. Some first half statistics for you. The Cyclones have 15 rushing attempts for 139 yards. The leading rusher is Aiden Hall, who has 7 rushing attempts for 104 yards. Cyclones passing, their Tegan Kasperbauer is 7 for 12 for 146 yards, 1 interception. And the leading receiver is number 2, Connor Frame, who has 2 catches for 60 yards. The Cyclones have 12 first downs in the first half. They have 3 total fumbles. 1 they recovered and 2 they gave to the Warriors. Penalties. The Cyclones have 3 penalties for 25 yards. Now for the Warriors. The Warriors have 18 rushing attempts for 40 yards. The leading rusher is number 12, Emming, Jacob Emming, Iowa State commit, who has 7 attempts for 24 yards. Smith is 10 for 15, throwing for 231 yards. He has no interceptions. And the leading receiver is Emming with 3 catches for 81 yards. The Warriors have 5 first downs, and they have 4 penalties for 35 yards. The Cyclones are now taking the field, getting ready to kick this one away. Cyclones received in the first, so they'll kick this one off. Steven Lynan puts the ball on the tee. Back deep to receive for the Warriors is number 12 Emming and number 44 Schiegelberg. Lynan kicks this one away. It's a low line drive kick that'll make its way to the end zone for a touchback, and that will bring the ball out to the 20-yard line, where Smith will come out onto the field, and he will try to do the same thing he did last drive. Cyclone defense has done a nice job stopping the run game, but they'll have to do a better job if they want to take control of this game against the pass game. Smith's thrown for over 200 yards. Smith drops back, looking to pass once again. Pressure applied by Zane Bendorf. He airs this one out. Connor Frame with the coverage, and it's almost picked off. It was in Connor Frame's hands, and it was intended by number 17, Scott Kroll, was the intended receiver. Kroll turned into a defender on the play and just knocked that one out of Frame's hand, so then Frame could not corral the ball for an interception. 2nd and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Quarterback is going to keep this one, and the Cyclones defensive line and linebackers do a nice job of wrapping up Smith on the play. Lucas Stanley is the lead tackle. 3rd and 9. Cyclone defense trying to get a quick 3 and out here by the Warriors offense. Smith and Emming in the backfield. Smith takes this one, looking for a screen play, and it's played beautifully by number 21, Garrett Osmond. Osmond read that the whole way, and he was there to make a tackle. Emming about got loose, but Osmond is able to take Emming down by his shoestrings. Brings up 4th down for the Warriors. They bring the punt team on. Back deep to receive is number 3, Joey Moser, and number 2, Connor Frame. And the snap high. It goes over the punter's head. He's now in the end zone. Cyclones try to block it, and Joey Moser will field this one with a fair catch at the 42-yard line. And that could have been a bad deal for the Warriors. Warriors punter number 3, Easton Wheeler, does a nice job of hustling to that ball, and it takes a good bounce for the Warriors as Wheeler was able to get that and punt it away. It was a pretty good punt for being under pressure. Cyclones number 5, Luke Musage, almost blocked that punt. Cyclones will take over at the 42-yard line of the Warriors. Casper Bauer, play action, looking downfield, pressure comes, gets hit as he throws. Jacob Birch with a nice catch over the middle of the field at the 15-yard line. That'll be enough for a Cyclone first down. So that is a nice gain of yards on the play.
No, it's Jokic down. First and 10, Harlan Community.
Cyclones have it. The Warrior 15-yard line, first and 10. Hands this one off to William Kinkle, does Casper Bauer. Kinkle is stuffed, but he will get a gain of 2 yards on the play. As you can see in the background, the track got resurfaced over the past 2 weeks. It looks very nice. The track was getting a little bit tore up, and Davis Patty, the athletic director, got that fixed, resurfaced, and it looks better than ever. And now Aiden Hall on the right side. Hall is trying to break a tackle, and he does. He breaks another one by cutting back, and all that work for just 2 yards on the play. Aiden Hall comes up limping a little bit, but it looks like he will stay in the game. It's 3rd and 6 for the Cyclones. They are in the red zone. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Casper Bauer and the Cyclones line up in the I formation. Casper Bauer, play action, is going to throw fader out to Connor Frame. Connor Frame jumps up and grabs this one. Connor Frame into the end zone for a Cyclone touchdown, but there is a flag down, and it looks like it's going to be pass interference on the defense. Casper Bauer does a nice job of throwing that one into the corner of the end zone, giving Connor Frame a chance at the ball. And yes, that is the call, as we see there from the head official. Pass interference, which is declined. Stephen Linen will come back onto the field. This will be his 5th PAT attempt of the night.
Curran on the snap, 71 Schmitz.
Schmitz with a good snap, Curran with a good hold, and Linen with a great kick that splits the uprights. Linen is perfect on PATs all season for the Cyclones, as he now has 5 PATs tonight, which he is 5 for 5. Cyclone defense causes a quick 3 and out, and they regain possession, and it is a 43-yard drive where Connor Frame catches one in the corner of the end zone for a Cyclone touchdown. Linen's on to kick this one away. A nice booming kick there from Linen. Will land in the back of the end zone for yet another touchback. Linen doing a great job this year for the Cyclones with his kicking duties. Cyclone defense come back out onto the field, trying to do the same thing that they did the last time they were out on the field, which is cause a 3 and out. Smith is in the shotgun formation, aiming now to his right, sends a Warrior in motion. Smith back deep. And this one's going to be picked off by number 2, Connor Frame. Connor Frame picks it off at the 45, and he's going on the right side at the 20, 15, 10. Makes a few guys miss, and he gets tackled at the 7-yard line. Connor Frame will pick that one off. Terrible decision there by Tyler Smith, the quarterback for the Warriors, as he just heaved that one up there. Connor Frame read that the whole way. Said, I'm a receiver on the offensive end, and I'll show you what I can do once I get the ball. Cyclones have it, 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Frame is now a receiver on the near side. Moser to the far side. This one's handed up the middle to William Kinkle. Kinkle lowers his shoulder and gets to the 3-yard line for a gain of 3 yards. Cyclones starting this quarter off as strong as they did the first quarter of this game, where Aiden Hall rushed for a 60-yard touchdown. Cyclones are moving the ball with 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Kasparov is going to hand this one off to Hall. Blitz was coming from the whole entire defense, and Hall somehow got out of there. Gained 1 on the play. 3rd and goal for the Cyclones. Lynan is the kicker for the Cyclones. And we may see him here if the Cyclones do not convert on this 3rd down. Kasperbauer under center. Hands this one off to Hall. Hall on the left side will get a push. He gets a nice push, and Hall is into the end zone for a Cyclone touchdown. Touchdown, Cyclones. Cyclones put 14 on the board. Very quick. Put 14 up in 5 minutes as the Tigers threw an interception that led to this touchdown. Cyclones capitalize that as Aiden Hall gets a nice push from the offensive line. The Cyclone offensive line has done a nice job all season. Lynan comes back onto the field for 6th PAT of the night, and the hold barely gets down from Curran. Curran does a nice job there, and Lynan puts this one through the uprights. 6 for 6 is Lynan tonight. Going back to that offensive line. Offensive line creates a nice push. Good blocking for the Cyclone running backs as they create holes, as we've seen there in the first play of this game from Aiden Hall. They also create enough time for Kasperbauer to pass it. Kasperbauer has a lot of time back in the backfield because of the offensive line. Lynan on to kick this one away again for the Cyclones. This one's another nice kick that will end up in the end zone for a touchback. So the ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line. And Smith will come back out onto the field after he just threw an interception on his last play. He's looking to do something better this time. Smith is going to hand this one off to Emming on the left side. Emming looking for a hole but does not have one. And Jamison Beaker is there on the tackle for the Cyclones. Beaker is just raking up the tackles for the Cyclones tonight, as he has a lot of tackles, and he's put pressure on the quarterback all night long, making it hard for that offense to operate. Smith takes the snap, looking for a screen from Emming. A nice block, but Emming is going to get a gain of 1 on the play. Nice job of the Cyclone defense. That was again number 34, Jamison Beaker, on the tackle. Third and 8. The Warriors need to convert this one, as the score is 42-26. They're down. 2-possession game. Sends a Warrior in motion. Smith looking to his right, delivers to his right, and this one's batted down by number 24, Will Newhart. Newhart does a nice job of getting in front of the intended receiver to break up that one. Looks like the Warriors will bring out the punt team once again. The last time the punt team was on, the snap was over the head of Eldridge. This one's a better snap here. And this one, he shanks this punt, as this one is going to be down at the 40-yard line. So the Cyclones will take over at the 40-yard line. Their third drive of the second half. Cyclone offense is trying to blow this one out of the water, as it looks like we're going to have an official timeout. So we'll take one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching HLTV on Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Clark Arnholt State Farm Insurance and Financial, Keast Motors, Quick RX Pharmacy, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
We're back on HLTV Channel 15, bringing you live coverage of tonight's game. The Cyclones have 1st and 10 at the Warriors' 40-yard line. The run game's working out well tonight for the Cyclones. See if they can keep that going. This one's a quick slant to Connor Frame, and it's completed. Connor Frame sheds one defender, and he's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. And this is going to be enough for a Cyclone first down. Connor Frame makes a quick move on the cornerback, and gets enough space to make the grab. Cyclones try going on too, but it looks like we're going to have a false start on the Cyclones. That will move them back 5 yards, where it will be 1st and 15. Only the Cyclones' 4th penalty of the game tonight. They've done a nice job all season long of limiting their penalties each game. Casper looking to hand this one off to Hall. Hall on the right side. He's at the 25. Gets brought down right at the 25-yard line.
And off the right side, down near the 25-yard line, first stop by the Warriors. Fast forward 26, just going for a Kickoff on the stop.
It looks like Hall is down for the Cyclones, sitting at around the 30-yard line. The Merchu Sports Medicine staff will come onto the field, as it looks like Hall is cramping as Moser is trying to help him out by stretching his leg. We will let the medical staff attend to Aiden Hall here, and we'll take a break. We're watching HLTV on Channel 15. We are back on HLTV Channel 15, where Aiden Hall looks like he's walking off on his own power, which is a great sign for Cyclone fans. Aiden Hall plays a huge role on both the offense, defense, and special teams for the Cyclones. And hopefully he will be back out there sooner than later. Cyclone offense will have to deal without him for now. Hands this one up the middle to William Kinko. Kinko gets a nice push from the offensive line, but there is a flag down at the 22-yard line.
Just inside the 23-yard line.
Looks like we have a face mask on the defense is what that flag was for. So the Cyclones will move ahead 5 yards from where Kinkle went down at. And that'll give enough for the Cyclones first down. Cyclones need to hustle up here. 6 seconds left on the play clock. Cashbauer gets it off, hands this one to number 32, Lucas Stanley. Stanley on the right side at the 5, and he gets tripped up just before he gets to the goal line. He's going to be downed at the 1-yard line. First and goal for the Cyclones.
First and goal, Harlan community on the 1-yard line.
Cyclones are doing a nice job blocking. That allows the run game to get started. Cashbauer takes this snap, hands this one off to Stanley, and Stanley is in for the touchdown. Cyclone touchdown, another one. Third one in the third quarter with 3 minutes left to play. That brings Steven Leinen back out onto the field. Leinen is a 4.5 star kicker. He's on for his 7th PAT of the night. His foot has to be getting tired. Curran gets the hold down, and this one is straight through the uprights. Leinen 7 for 7 tonight. The Cyclones are doing a nice job with their special teams. Your score is now 49-26 in favor of the Cyclones. The Cyclones have really jumped out of the gates here in the third quarter, as they have scored 3 touchdowns. And the defense has been doing a nice job, as they have had 1 interception and 2 3-and-outs. Cyclones need to keep it up. Still a lot of time left to play in this one. Lining to kick this one away. And another touchback here from Steven Linen. He's doing a nice job tonight.
Warriors ball, 1st and 10. At their own 20 as they begin the drive.
Cyclone defense come back out onto the field, as we have not seen much of number 83 or 23, Will McLaughlin tonight. He has not played on the defense or offensive side much tonight. This one will be handed to Emming. And Emming is brought down by a number of Cyclones: Joseph Fall, Matthew Sorfenden, Lucas Stanley, Zane Bendorf, and Jamison Baker.
Second down, 9.
Smith in the shotgun formation. Dickinson to his side, and he hands this one off to Dickinson. Dickinson gets some running room there. The Cyclones secondary is able to stop him. Looks like number 36, Matthew Sorfenden, and 32, Lucas Stanley, were on the stop for the Cyclones. 3rd and 2. Cyclone defense looking for yet another 3 and out here. They already have 2 in the 3rd quarter. This one's handed off up the middle, and this is going to be enough for a 1st down and more. Dickinson gets to the 35-yard line.
First down 10 for the Warriors.
Cyclones making some substitutions, as it looks like Franz Rice comes out onto the field. Smith back in the pocket, and this is a wide open Schinkelberg. Schinkelberg cuts back, and he's going to be brought down. Maybe he's still on his feet, and there he goes. He's going to be brought down at the 15-yard line. But Cyclone fans, I have news for you. This one's going to be coming back, as Franz Rice got off to the left side and got held by a Warrior. And if it wasn't for that offensive lineman holding Rice, Rice would have sacked him. It was a good find from Smith. Found Schinkelberg, which is wide open. Nice communication there by the Cyclone defense, but it's all coming back.
First down 22.
Smith, 1st and forever. Smith is going to roll out to his right. Pressure comes. He throws it. And this one is going to be thrown low, and that's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was number 11, Jacob Hoffman. Hoffman could not grab this one before it hits the ground.
Second down 23 for the Warriors.
2nd and 23 for the Warriors at their own 22-yard line. Smith all alone in the backfield. Sends a Warrior in motion. Smith drops back. Going to throw a quick screen pass here, and this one's set up beautifully, as that is number 20, Jake Hamilton, on the left side, and he'll get a gain of 13 yards. This will bring up a 3rd and 10. Cyclones looking for yet another 3 and out in the 3rd quarter, As time is winding down, there's now 35 seconds left in this third quarter. Ace formation by the Warriors. Smith drops back. He's going to run this one. And a nice shoestring tackle there from number 10, Joseph Fall. Enough to trip him up. As this should take us to the end of the third quarter. And indeed it will. That is the end of the third quarter. Your score is 49-26 in favor of the Cyclones. We'll see what the Cyclones can do here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching HLTV on Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Clark Arnholt State Farm Insurance and Financial, Keast Motors, Quick RX Pharmacy, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
We are back on HLTV Channel 15, where it looks as if the Warriors will bring on their punt team once again. Number 4, Carter Eldridge, is back to punt this one away. Cyclones have 12 people on the field. The frame runs off the field. And this one is going to be a low line drive punt that will take a Cyclone bounce and die instantly at the 39-yard line. And that's where the Cyclones will begin their first drive of the fourth quarter. Casper Bauer has been looking good all night, as well as the running backs, Aiden Hall, Lucas Stanley, and the fullback, William Kinkle, have done a nice job producing yardage on the ground. Moser to the far side, frame to the near side. Casper Bauer hands this one up the middle to William Kinkle. Kinkle plows ahead for a nice gain of 5 on the play.
Dixon makes a stop for the Warriors.
Casper Bauer takes the snap, looks to his left, delivers to his left, throws a nice ball here to Joey Moser. Joey Moser almost comes down with it as it is deflected by a Warrior. Looks like number 3, Easton Wheeler, was on the coverage there. Very good coverage from the Warriors. Cyclones will travel to Glenwood next week, and then they will come right back home to play Sadell, and that will be the homecoming game. This will be the toughest game of the season for the Cyclones besides the LC game. Casper Bauer drops back to pass, completed to Jacob Birch. Jacob Birch runs over a Warrior, and he gets to the 40-yard line, enough for the first down. Good job by Casper Bauer, delivering that one at the right time to Jacob Birch. Birch does a nice job of turning the corner, picking up some yards for the Cyclones. Casper Bauer hands this one off to William Kinkle once again. Kinkle's trying to get a push from the offensive line. 2nd and 9. As there was a gain of 1 on that play.
Ball is spotted at the 38, 2nd down, 9.
Ball is on the 38-yard line of the Warriors. Casper Bauer is going to pitch this one to Hall. Hall has blockers in front of him, but he'll get a gain of 2 yards and brought down.
3rd down, 6.
Cyclones have a 3-possession lead. They're looking to add to that on this drive. Casper Bauer drops back, looks to his right. Completed to Jacob Birch, number 83. Jacob Birch gets tackled at the 32-yard line. Now it's decision time for offensive coordinator Mark Cohorse and head coach Todd Blatt.
4th down, 3 yards to go.
It looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. Cyclones are going to go for it here on 4th and 3. Casper Bauer under center, hands this one off to Lucas Stanley. Stanley on the right side lowers his shoulder. Gets enough for the Cyclone 1st down. Cyclones are doing a nice job of putting together 1st downs.
1st down, 10, Harlan.
Cyclones will melt the clock. Stanley's going to take this one again. And there's a flag down on the play. Flag is down at the 30-yard line where the line of scrimmage was. Call from the head official is holding against the Cyclones. So the ball will be brought back 10 yards. Cyclones will have 1st and 20 now. Casper Bauer with a little misdirection, handoff to Hall. Hall with some speed on the outside there. And he's going to pick up a gain of 5 yards, sets up 2nd and 15. Look for the Cyclones to run it a lot now to try to melt down that clock, as they do have the lead 49-26.
2nd down, 16, Harlan Community.
Casper Bauer hands this one off again to William Kinkle. Kinkle picks up some yards on the play, as it is now 3rd and 12.
Third down, 13, Harlan Community.
Casper Bauer shotgun formation sends Brad Curran in motion. Casper Bauer drops back, looks over to the middle of the field, delivers it to Hall. Hall with a catch, brings it down, and will it be enough for a first down? Yes, it will. Hall is spotted right at the first down marker, but there is a flag down on the play, sitting at the 18-yard line. And the call is going to be face mask on the Warriors defense. So that'll be an automatic first down.
Last spot on the 14-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cyclones.
Cyclones elect to decline that because they picked up the first down already. They want to melt some time here. Running back is Aiden Hall. This one's handed off to William Kinkle up the middle. Kinkle coming into this game had 12 carries for 43 yards and 3 touchdowns. Kinkle does a lot of rushing up the middle as he is a big fullback. Casper Bauer going to hand this one off to Luke Musage, it looks like, on the right side. Musage and Casper Bauer have some miscommunication on that handoff. Was bobbled, but Musage took the ball and got tackled for a loss, as it is now 3rd and 10 at the 14-yard line. If they don't get it here, you wonder if they'll go ahead and kick it with Steven Linen, as he does have a leg on him. Casper Bauer goes under center here. Play action. Casper Bauer heaves this one to the right side, and Connor Frame comes down with it in the corner of the end zone. And it's a catch. Touchdown Cyclones. Connor Frame reaches over a defender, a Warrior defender, comes down with it, and gets one toe inbounds. And Cyclones score once again. Steven Linen now comes back onto the field for his 8th PAT of the night.
Number 8 Linen, set for the extra point. 71 Schmitz on Smith and 7 Curran on goal.
Schmitz low snap. Curran calls fire, looking for a pass to the end zone. This one's batted down in the end zone as the snap was on the turf. Curran instantly picked that one up. But I don't think the Cyclones have to worry much about that snap there, as they are up now 55-26. The Cyclones are putting up points like it's no problem here tonight.
Scoring drive, 9 minutes, 15 seconds, number 61 yard and first and phase, capped off by a pass, Bauer the 4:38 leading the ball game on the 55, starting Bluff-Luton 26. Number 8 Lion is set to kick off for the Cyclones.
Cyclones are ranked number 1 in 3A, and the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors are ranked number 5. And if the Cyclones win this game, they will stay at number 1, and the Warriors will drop in the rankings. And we could be seeing the Warriors again in postseason play, as they're in the same class as us, 3A, but they are not in the same district. Everything got moved around this year, so we are in a new district for just football at the moment. Basketball and all other sports will stay the same, and Lynan kicks this one, and the football will land in the end zone for another touchback. That'll bring on the Cyclone defense once again. Looks like the Cyclones will keep most of their starting defense out there. Some substitutions. Nick Bloom is now onto the field, playing safety. Franz Rice, defensive end, and number 61, Matthew Schwery, is playing the defensive tackle position. Smith hands this one off up the middle, and that is number 32, Lucas Stanley, who stands up. Number 36, Ty Kodam.
That's Ty Goodham for the Warriors. Short gain on first down. Lucas Stanley and Zane Rindo.
Some more substitutions come into the game. Number 5, Luke Musage, now at safety. Number 26, Brett Van Balla, playing the outside linebacker position. Kodam takes the handoff here, and the Cyclone defense does a nice job of stopping them there. And here comes the substitutions for the Cyclones, as the Cyclones will not have many starters on the field. Number 17, Sam Schmitz, onto the field. Number 82, Lakahi Smith. Number 53, Edwin Magus, are all onto the field for the Cyclones. This one's going to be handed off to number 4 for the Warriors. And number 4 is Carter Eldridge. And Cyclones make the tackle, but there is a flag on the play. Looks like the call was face mask on the Cyclones. Smith takes the snap, hands this one off to Kodam on the left side. Kodam will get wrapped up by number 26, Brett Van Balla, and number 35, Mason Anderson. Number 77, Kyrie Nielsen, comes onto the field at the defensive end position. Number 87, Sam Blatt, is playing the defensive end position for the Cyclones. Smith sends a Warrior in motion. That is number 4, Eldridge, who will take the jet sweep, and he will get pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Cyclones will begin conference play against Sadell. They'll then play Atlantic, ADM, Creston, and they will end their season with Knoxville. Warriors hand this one off to number 36, Kodam, once again. He gets wrapped up by a number of Cyclones on the play.
The Warriors, stopped by the Cyclone defense, number 9, Nick Bloom, and 35, Mason Anderson. 3rd down 8 for the Warriors.
There's now 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go in this game. Score is 55-26 in favor of the Cyclones. Smith is in the shotgun formation. Smith takes a snap. This one is incomplete. Coverage by Quinn Kesters. Correction, Ryan Hoffman is now in the game for the Warriors at quarterback, as it is now 4th and 8. The Warriors do not convert here. The Cyclones will take over on turnover on downs. Cyclones, after this one, will move to 3-0 on the season. They had a tough start with Lewis Central. This was supposed to be a tough game, but the Cyclones came to play tonight. This one's handed off to Kodam. Kodam on the right side. He gets wrapped up by a number of Cyclone defenders. That will be a turnover on downs, so the Cyclone offense will come back onto the field, and the Cyclone offense this time will be led by number 18, Will Arkfeld. Arkfeld had some playing time in last week's game against the Grinnell Tigers, where he was 4 for 8, 50%. He had 69 yards, and he had 17.3 yards per catch with 1 touchdown. Arkfeld does a nice job at the backup quarterback position. He will take the snap here, take a knee, as he will have to do that one more time because the game clock is at 46 seconds and the play clock is at 25 seconds. Arkfeld goes under center once more. Takes a knee here, and this one will end the game. The Cyclones will take home another win. They are now 3-0 on the season. They win this one 55-26. The Cyclones and Warriors will meet at midfield to shake hands. Show some great sportsmanship there between the two teams as the Cyclones bounce back from 2 years ago, losing 47-27 against the Warriors. They take this one home. Cyclone offense had a very good night as their running game was clicking on all cylinders tonight, and their passing game was there when they needed it most. Cyclone defense did a nice job, especially in the second half, with a lot of 3-and-outs. And the Cyclones held the Warriors from scoring any points in the second half. So kudos to the Cyclone defense. Cyclone special teams once again did a very well job. Number 8, Stephen Linen, did a nice job tonight as he was perfect. 8 for 8, 7 for 7 on his PATs, and he had all but 1 touchback. Cyclones played a great game tonight as they are clicking on all cylinders to begin the season. We will see you next week at Glenwood. Cyclones win 55-26. You're watching HLTV, Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.